Hi, welcome to an Autocad 2023 video tutorial. Again, a remake of an old one, now in HD and with audio commentary. And that's the 3.16 Nocke. So, let's have fun with Autocad. Okay, I've already made a new drawing from my YouTube 3D template, and one quick advice at the beginning: make sure your delobj variable is set to 0. The default is 3, but set it to 0. Otherwise, if we have a polyline or a line and you make an extrude, that polyline or line or curve will be deleted, and we don't want that. So I need first some sketches, circles especially. Let's go for circle, and I want to go for my sketch layer. Okay, now circle, it should be at 0, 0, radius should be 20. Another one which should be put onto 0, column 72, and the radius should be 16. I need another circle, but now with the option tangent radius. Click here, click there, then move your mouse to the left side, because the center of such a circle would be on the left side here, and the radius should be 70. Repeat that command again, go for tangent radius, over here, over there, move your mouse to the right side, and that radius should be 65. Now I have to trim, so I would advise you to use not the quick trim, but the trim, the standard trim. So make sure, go for mode, go for standard, then select one by one these circles. Finish that selection by right click, and now you can trim. Like this. I will need another circle, but before I should maybe make this a polyline. In order to create solids, you need polylines. So let's go for pedit. You can find it here, or just type pedit. Select one of the arcs. Right click, go for join, select them all. Enter, enter, and this is a polyline. I need another circle at 0, 0. Diameter is 40, so the radius is 20. And now I can make the extrudes. Okay, first let's extrude this circle. So go for extrude. Or here or there, that's the same. Select the circle, right click, enter, and give it a height of 20. Then this should be moved down by 10 millimeters, so let's do just that. Select it, go for that gizmo here, and move it 10 millimeters in the negative C direction. Now another extrude with this one. Right click, enter, and this should be 5. And again, this should be moved in the same direction as before, and this should be 2.5. Now I want another extrude with the same polyline, and that extrude would be 10, and this should be moved in the same direction, but by 5 millimeter. Make sure your selection cycling is on, and let's isolate that solid for a moment. Isolate that solid here. Right click. I want to use shell. So go for a shell. I want to shell this solid. I want to remove this face and that face. Right click, enter, and the thickness should be 10, and it should go to the inside. So that might be -10, it could be 10. Let's try -10. So it's the other way around. Can I go back one step? I can undo and do the shell once more. So that's the solid, this surface, that surface. Right click, enter, and now go for 10 millimeters. That should do the trick, and enter. Now let's bring back those other objects. Now let's hide this one for a moment. Make a union between those two, so this one and that one should be united. Now go for the fillet edge command. Radius should be 8, and you want to fillet this edge and that edge here. Enter, enter. Let's bring back this part. I can do another union between this solid and that solid. Enter, and move that solid to a different layer, to the solid plus layer. Nice. Now I will need a cylinder. So go for a cylinder. It should be put on to 0, 0. The diameter should be 20, so the radius is 10. And the height may be 40. Doesn't really matter. Put it onto a different layer. I put it on my solid layer, which holds solids which will be removed. Now select it, move it in that direction, maybe 20. And now we can subtract from this solid. Right click that solid, right click, and my first version is done. So for the second version I want to use surfaces. Let's delete that solid here. Go for surface extrudes, select this one, right click, make it 20. Repeat that command, select this here, right click, enter, and make it 10. That's okay. Let's hide those maybe for the moment. Hide this surface and that surface. And let's make a planar surface. Planar. Right click with an object. There's this one. Right click, and I've got a planar surface. Then I want to trim. I want to trim this surface. Right click, enter, with that circle here. And I right click, and I want to remove this part of the surface. And enter. Now let's thicken this one. So go back to home or solid and go for thicken. There you go. I want to thicken this surface. Right click, and the thickness should be 5. Let's put this one onto a different layer, on this one, and move it 2.5. Let's bring back these. So this should be again a thicken. I want to thicken this surface, right click, and this could be -10 or 10. Let's try 10. It's the other way around. So undo that, thicken, select it, right click, go for -10. That's okay. Select it, move it to a different layer, and move it in that direction by 5. Okay. Now for the last thicken, this one, this might be -10 again. Yep. Select it, move it to a different layer, and move it 10 in that direction. Now let's hide those surfaces which are not on the correct layer, so let's move them there. Yes, of course, and there should also be one here, so let's hide those solids just for the moment. And this surface should be on the surface layer here. That's okay. Let's hide those sketches. Again, there will be, where is it? There you go. That's okay. Turn the current layer off and bring back those objects, and those should be united. One, I'll do it like that, and right click confirm, and I'm done. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Hope it was helpful. If you did like it, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can follow me also on Facebook, Instagram, GrabCAD, and many more. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.